In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my first pair of bespoke Foster Son shoes.
I'm Kirby Allison, and I love helping the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes. Join me as we explore the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition.
So today is a really exciting day. I've received my first pair of bespoke shoes from Foster Sons, one of the three kind of heritage West End bespoke shoemakers, and I couldn't be any more excited. It's been almost 2 years since I commissioned these things. So let's open them up and see what we have. Of course, just like all the West End shoemakers, they ship direct to me in an ice box. This is the first time, actually, I've seen the Foster Sons packaging, so this is exciting. And you know what? Actually, I think that this is really my first pair of bespoke shoes to be delivered that weren't from George Cleverly. So, I'm doubly excited. This is the premium kind of bespoke packaging and box. Nice kind of hard corrugate. Some tissue paper to prevent damage. And then here are the shoes. Okay, so yeah, I ordered these back in 2017. Andy Murphy, who's still with the Foster Sons actually, took my measurements. John Spencer did the last making, which is one of their two last makers. And then I actually know the individual that did the making, Jim McCormick, who is widely considered one of the best West End makers. So I'm really excited to see these shoes. So there's a little bit of a reveal here. Most everyone knows that my first pair of bespoke shoes are black cap-toe Oxfords. But with these Foster Sons, I decided to go for something a little bit more informal. Beautiful, nice kind of punch medallion, semi-brogue. A full brogue would be a wingtip, but this has kind of all the punching and pattern elements. I don't own any pair of bespoke brown shoes, so this is my first pair of brown shoes, and I'm actually really excited to get these. They're exceptional. I mean, Foster Sons really has a nice reputation amongst the bespoke shoemakers, is really going about their business in a pretty quiet manner, really a lot in the same way as John Lobb. I mean, Cleverly is out there. They do a lot of PR. They've got a lot of movie stars and other people that are their customers. But Foster Sons is quiet, traditional, reserved, and they just go about their business in a really quiet, kind of reserved manner. And so there's a little bit of a different type of customer that goes to Foster's. They do absolutely exceptional work, of course, and they're really kind of committed to the craft. You can see these shoes are absolutely beautifully done. I mean, nice kind of beautiful bottom. The heel is absolutely perfect in terms of how that sits. Nice kind of tight waist. It's still a little bit square. This is a brown shoe. There's no kind of fiddle or anything. You see it go all the way around. And one of the things that I was able to request for this shoe, again, quite exceptional really, because most bespoke shoemakers don't want you requesting too much, is I was able to request that the outsole stitching be done at 16 stitches per inch, which Jim was able to really accommodate me on. And so that really makes these shoes special. They've got a beautiful, nice, kind of soft almond toe. It's not super symmetric. That's kind of the almondness. And yeah, beautiful shoes. Let's see. So all the bespoke Foster Sons shoes come with, of course, fully lasted shoe trees. These are really nice shoe trees that are actually made in France. Really high quality shoe trees. A pair of bespoke Foster Sons with shoe trees is about 5,000 pounds, British pounds, with VAT. Without VAT, that backs out to about 4,300 pounds. A very expensive shoe, but really kind of on par for most of the other West End shoemakers. I mean, Cleverly is at a little bit of a discount to Foster Sons and John Lobb. The shoe tree is exceptionally made. You can see it's very well hollowed out. This serves two purposes. One, it makes a lighter shoe tree, but really more importantly than that, it allows for increased and enhanced breathability so that whenever you insert these shoe trees into the shoe, after you've been wearing them, they just allow any moisture to evaporate. Absolutely beautifully finished on the inside. I really enjoy that hunter green color of Foster & Sons. It's beautiful. That's what they lined their shoes in. Really beautifully finished. I mean, look at the nice, highly polished heel. You know, really perfectly finished. Of course, these heel stacks are being built up totally by hand. Nice, you know, fudging, which is this small indentation kind of around here. I mean, you can hardly even see, you know, the outsole stitching. It's just been so well executed. Gosh, beautiful. Well, let's try these babies on. So here we are, my Foster & Sons semi-brogues. Now you'll have to forgive me for wearing burgundy socks and a dark charcoal suit with these shoes. I should have a nice brown suit on, or my khaki or sand suit from Chris Despis. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh yeah, these fit amazing. So any pair of bespoke shoes, you really have to almost completely unlace them in order to get them on, because they fit so tight that you've got to be able to open the shoes in order to get the foot in. If you see someone that can put on a pair of dress shoes without unlacing them, you know that their shoes you know, fit way too large. So I have to say, I'm really pleasantly surprised with these. Whenever I went in for my first fitting, or I think it was my second fitting, there was a little bit of excess room kind of around here that they were able to work out. And that's one of the hallmarks of a really great bespoke shoe, is that it should fit really tightly to the foot. It should fit like a glove almost. And by removing all that excess, not only does the shoe provide better support, but it also helps better control the creasing, because you don't have all this leather, you know, kind of creasing all around. And you can see, I mean, it's got a nice width right here. I mean, real snug. And, you know, there's not too much here kind of across the vamp. You know, same thing right here. It really fits kind of nice and snug. The shoes, I can already tell you, are exceptionally comfortable. Wow. So, you know, I really have to say that Foster & Sons nailed these shoes. You know, they fit great. They actually exceeded my expectations in terms of what I remember. Again, this is officially my first pair of bespoke shoes from someone other than George Cleverly, and so it's actually really exciting. I mean, it's kind of a big deal to finally be branching outside what was my first and kind of preeminent shoemaker, George Cleverly. Expertly done, beautiful shoes, incredibly well made, and it'll be exciting to wear these and see how they break in. So I certainly will report back to everyone and let them know how that goes. We'll have a first polish here soon as I polish these babies, but you can see that, of course, with all bespoke shoes, you know, straight out of the box, they receive an extensive degree of finishing and polishing relative to a ready-to-wear or factory-made pair of shoes. And yeah, this is really exciting. If you have any questions or comments about these shoes, please feel free to ask them in the comments section below. I enjoy getting back to as many of those comments as possible. And I'm Kirby Allison, and we love to help the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes while discovering the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. Thanks for joining me.